The CoinSource channel is pleased to have you back. Request from viewer is, what do you think will happen next? You can also comment your opinion. Thank you to all the subscribers of our CoinSource. Who came to our channel CoinSource? You will always be info with the latest CoinSource news. Option 1, will there be a settlement of XRP and XRP? Option 2, where XRP will win. Option 3, where SEC will win. Please like my video and subscribe my channel. There is still an ongoing legal issue between SEC and Ripple regarding audits. The proportion of the population owning XRP has recently risen at an unprecedented rate. Ripple XRP and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission remain legally at odds, according to documents. Despite Ripple's brief reprieve from a ruling earlier this year, the matter involving the SEC's strong complaint is still continuing. Ripple has published a statement since the SEC began the action in late 2020. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple have been in constant contact as of late. This is in response to an earlier this year court ruling that demanded Ripple's financial data for 2022 and 2023 and its institutional sales contract. Since the discovery period ended in August 2021, Ripple has claimed that its activities and financial status are irrelevant. Its ability to pay fines was likewise not challenged. On January 24, Ripple formally replied with a reply motion. After CSC claimed that all XRP sales contracts had to be reviewed to see if they were in line with the court's summary judgment, Ripple denied that CCS had drafted and recorded them all and said that no contracts had been signed subsequent to December 22, 2020 that were relevant to the present class action lawsuit. As of this writing, the Ripple price is about 5 cents, representing a decrease of around 1.8%. It has returned to the oversold region on the daily period chart. The relative strength index has continued its downward trend that started the day before, and is currently below the neutral line. Also, I know that our group is just under 30. This establishes a clear negative trend for XRP, since it has entered the oversold area of the Ripple XRP trend. New XRP holders were consistently entering the market every day, according to the TradingView. Just as the total sentiment of Ripple XRP holders was calculated. We found a trend that indicated over 5 million holders were in circulation while our analysis was underway. This proves that despite the obstacles, asset holders are still interested in and involved with XRP and the ongoing legal dispute between Ripple Labs and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Importantly, there has been no noticeable decline in the number of holders, and there has also been no discernible increase. Regarding the response letter that was sent by the SEC, Ripple asserts that it includes substantial factual mistakes. Just 1 week prior, the American financial technology firm had taken action to deny the SEC's demand for more financial data analysis, arguing that it was unreasonable and that the SEC had sufficient time to gather all relevant papers regarding Ripple Labs' XRP sales contract dispute. Ripple claims that September 2023 was the intended deadline for the request's fulfillment. The central complaint stemming from the SEC's allegation centers on the CCS's request for audited financial documents and the submission of contracts pertaining to Ripple's XRP sales. Consequently, it was turned down. Ripple expressed similar worries, arguing that the case did not meet the criteria for an interlocutory appeal due to its peculiar circumstances. All XRP sales contracts had been shown and concealed, according to Ripple, contradicting CCS's claim. In this class action case, contracts entered into after December 22, 2020 are not at issue. The court's summary judgment decision states that Ripple argues these contracts are crucial in establishing the likelihood of future violations. The CCS and regulatory objectives will be thoroughly reviewed before this evaluation is carried out. However, the CEC states that a comprehensive review of the institutional sales contracts executed subsequent to the complaint filing is required to ascertain the legality of Ripple's planned XRP sales. After hearing Ripple's claims that their financial condition has no bearing on any fines, the Securities and Exchange Commission argues that prior case law requires considering defendants' wealth when determining the severity of penalties. In light of the ongoing legal processes following the filing of the lawsuit, the SEC asserts its entitlement to details regarding Ripple's financial status and institutional sales contracts, and stresses the legitimacy and necessity of the discovery requests, despite the objections raised by Ripple's. Even if the courtroom spectacle over Ripple's current financial situation and the revelation of XRP sales contracts is small potatoes compared to the far-reaching legal ramifications of the disagreement with the SEC, this legal matter has led to. There's a chance that legislation surrounding digital assets might change drastically, which could result in the creation of new standards for future reference. Ripple has been successful in numerous rounds of lawsuits launched by the SEC in the last year. The court denied the CS's motion for an interlocutory appeal in one of these Windsor decisions. The reason behind this is that the arguments supporting each side's stance are well known to all. This high-stakes court case still has no clear resolution. A piece of big news from the US has been flying under the radar for a bit, but it might change the game for XRP in the future. Everyone is waiting with bated breath to watch how this historic event unfolds, while all the while you were fretting over your XRP investments and determining whether to sell. Furthermore, we will investigate the reasons behind your rejection of selling XRP at a price below $10,000. Read on to learn the details, how they impact the XRP price, and whether or not this is a good investment opportunity. Even though Ripple Labs has never sponsored the World Economic Forum in Davos, CEO Brad Garlinghouse will undoubtedly be there this year. Whether or not the company will do so again is anyone's guess. Even though it's just speculation, Brad Garland's house was probably there and might have played a big role in the AI. The interview's topic matter was significant since it might have shown Ripple and XRP's plans for the cryptocurrency's future and its popularity, especially in the US and other big financial hubs across the globe. To be honest, I was just as suspicious as everyone else. I won't pretend any differently. Hence, without thoroughly investigating their assertions, I restated XRP's critics' arguments. In any case, there are times when it is seen as unsavory to cooperate closely with political entities. Stellar has obviously landed a big deal with the state. Unfortunately, the SEC is a big problem for XRP. Now that the market for cryptocurrencies is experiencing exciting times, the previous bull run has ended due to the confrontation with the government, which prevented us from reaching possible all-time highs. Assuming these issues were non-existent, are we really at the 10 XRP level now? In case you didn't know, we successfully obtained the authorization. The main benefit of XRP has always been its improved point-of-sale mechanism, especially when contrasted with antiquated traditional banking software. With all the moving pieces, the banking system is old and hasn't been upgraded much recently. They want to facilitate the usage of XRP for cross-border transactions. Financial institutions would have no choice but to hold on to XRP if they wanted to use their elaborate point-of-sale system to process transactions. Just think about the implications if this had a universal reserve currency. Although the early versions of the Ripple software were innovative and quick, they had a big flaw. The banks who utilized them were exempt from settling transactions or XRP covert. The fact that Ripple Labs went ahead and achieved this despite claims to the contrary from those who argued that XRP was superfluous and that the token had no practical function in financial transactions was a major drawback. In retaliation, Relito astutely chose to introduce not one but two new products. That is the end of the video. Kindly continue to like and subscribe. Coming up shortly, farewell.